Hey guys, welcome back to Clubhouse Kids. So today I'm going to be sharing with you what curriculum choices we have made for our two high school boys. So I have a 9th grader and an 11th grader for this school year. So I'm going to be showing you what they will be doing this year. If you have watched my lesson plan video for my 3 younger kids, I keep their lesson plan book separate from my high schoolers. Most of the curriculum choices that we have made for our high school students, they do independently on their own, and I kind of oversee them. So just for my own organization, I like to have my lesson plan book is more for, what lessons I need to be teaching the kids. And so since I don't really teach them their high school lessons, they watch online videos and stuff like that, I keep their lesson plans separate from my 3 little ones. And so this is kind of the system that I have used since our oldest started high school, and it's been working really well. So it's just a white binder, and in it I have all of the weeks planned out for the year. So for this current school year, we started August 2nd, and they will be doing 37 weeks of school, and they'll be done May 16th through the 20th will be their last week of school for this year. And so what I like to do, and I'm just gonna pull one out. So this is my 11th grader. So this is one side of the paper, and so this starts week 6 through week 10, and so you can see the current week that we're going into is September 7th through the 10th, because they have Labor Day off, so we will be schooling Tuesday through Friday for this coming week. And he has his math, writing, literature, communication, and driver's ed is across the top. And then, so for this week, he has to complete 3 lessons in math, 4 lessons in writing, 3 lessons in literature, 2 chapters in communication, and then some behind the wheel experience. So that's one side, and then the other side is the rest of his subjects. So that would include PE, science, US history, Bible, and ACT prep. And so that is the same way, how many lessons he has to complete for that week. So the whole thing looks like that. So I can open it up and see where we are, what he has to complete for the week. I have already gone through and kind of mapped out our school year. So the weeks that I have planned for already accommodate, our holiday breaks, our vacation time, any federal holidays we're taking off, any field trip days we're doing are all accommodated for these days. And so what I do is just see how many lessons they have to complete, and then I just kind of start fitting them into that week. Now what they get at the beginning of every week is a printable like this, and it just has the week of school. Up here, if we have habits, and that is their morning routine in their desk by 9 a.m. and then to do a devotional, and they just check it off every day that they do that. This is supposed to be completed before they start their school day. So you can see Monday, they don't have school. So then Tuesday, he has algebra, lesson 20, chemistry, day 32. He is working on in writing of paragraphs, lesson 4. In literature, he's completing 2 days, so he's doing a short story called Red Death, and so he's going to do day 1 and day 2 of that, and then he has day 27 in US history. So each day is mapped out, and then the last box says weekly lessons, and this is the thing that he can do. He can choose what days he wants to complete those. They just have to be completed by Friday. And so for this week, he has to read chapter 11 and 12 in his communication book. He has to do behind the wheel, which is usually about a half hour of drive time. And then he has to complete 3 30-minute sessions of PE. Currently, they have been going to the pool and just swimming some laps for that time. They will probably swim the rest of this month, and then after that they will probably start riding their bikes or going for a jog or something like that to complete their PE time. Both boys are kind of set up the same way, and so what I do on Sundays is I take, open up this, and then I look at what has to be completed for the week, and I just kind of map it out into here, print these off, and then hand them to them. And so when they come down to school, they are pretty much on their own. I'm going to be sharing with you what curriculum choices we have chosen for them. But they pretty much complete their assignments. As they complete them, they check them off. And then once they are done for the day, they come up and we have a meeting. And so I'll show you, this was last week's. This is my 9th grader's printable. So you can see after he has completed his day, we come up and then I just start at the top and we just start going through everything. And then I can get on to like the teacher manuals for their online classes if we have to go over anything, any questions, anything like that. If I have to review a test or a quiz or anything like that, we just take about 20-25 minutes to kind of go over their day, and then they get a sticker and they get to put their sticker on, and then they clean up their desk and they are done. I was not going to do stickers with my kids because these boys are in high school, but the very first day my 9th grader asked if he could have a sticker, and I was like, sure. And so now we're doing stickers. So just because they're older doesn't mean that they don't like stickers. They kind of enjoy putting their sticker on their day at the end of their day. So that's kind of what it looks like, throughout the week. And then this is the one that they will get starting on Tuesday of this week. So let me share with you what curriculum choices we have made for our boys. So we have always done BJU Press. I really, really like BJU Press. They have a really nice teacher kind of platform on the computer, so I can log in. I can pull up all the teacher manuals. I can pull up all the answer keys. I can see their tests, their grades. They have a parent platform where you can talk with other parents if you want to that have students in the same classes as your child. And it's just a really, really nice. And so we have done BJU Press since my oldest has started high school, and we really enjoy it. You can do BJU Press as a standalone, like they have curriculum for all subjects. We choose to not do every subject BJU Press. There are some other curriculums that I like better for other subjects that we do, which I'll get to, but for some of their subjects we do use BJU Press. So for my 11th grader, he is doing his science through BJU Press. So this year he is taking chemistry and he is taking United States history. Kind of how it works is he logs on to his platform, he watches a lesson, he has a teacher that he can talk back and forth with. He completes all his assignments. So the computer will grade his assignments for him, but I can go back and go through them and check them and everything. It's just a very organized, very nice platform. So those are the subjects that he's doing through BJU Press. And then my 9th grader is doing physical therapy through BJU Press. He is doing Spanish 1, and he's taking cultural geography. Now for math, if they wanted to go through BJU Press does offer math, but we are a teaching textbooks family. I love teaching textbooks. So my 11th grader is taking Algebra 2 on teaching textbooks, and my 9th grader is taking Algebra 1 on teaching textbooks. And then for writing, both boys are doing Essentials in Writing. This is another really, really loved curriculum that I love. So this is Essentials in Writing 9 and Essentials in Writing 11. So both of the boys have scoring services with these. So as they complete the assignments, they can turn them in and they are graded by a scorer. There's syllabuses that they have to follow. And then every class that they take is the same, is they log on to that platform, they watch their lesson, they work on their writing assignments, and then when they're completed, they turn them in. So I love Essentials in Writing. Now my 11th grader also uses essentials in literature. He has done essentials in literature since freshman year. He loves this curriculum as well. So it's made by the same company as essentials in writing. So he is doing this one. And then my 9th grader is doing something a little bit different for literature. We are doing The Good and Beautiful High School Level 1 for language arts. He is a little more artistic than my other child, and Good and Beautiful is really, really good for a artistic, creative child. And also what I like about it is it's broken up into 10 units. So your child only gets one little packet at a time. So I feel like it's not as overwhelming as getting, all their curriculum at the beginning of the year. And as he completes a unit, then he gets the next unit to go with it. So there are 10 units, and there's a book list, and the books kind of go through 2 units at a time. So unit 1 and unit 2, he has been reading through this book, Just David, and then unit 3 and 4 will have another book, unit 5 and 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So by the end of the year, he'll read 5 novels. So a couple other things that they touch upon in this curriculum is writing, art, spelling, geography, but he's completing all that stuff, but we use it for just a language arts credit. And we are if it has a larger essay or something like that, we are skipping that because he's doing essentials in writing. Some of the writing assignments he is completing in these, but the larger ones were not, if that makes sense. Because if you wanted to use this just for language arts and writing, you could. It could be a standalone curriculum, and it's amazing. So it's been a really, really good fit for him. So I think that I covered all their subjects. My 9th grader is also doing a sculpting class for an elective credit. I'm looking over his paper, making sure I went through all of his subjects that we chose. So my 11th grader is doing an ACT prep class this year, and he'll be taking his test in May for that. So that is what we have chosen to do this school year. The boys are having a great year. I would love to know what curriculum you have chosen for your high school, or if you have even graduated kids out of high school. I would love to know what your thoughts below. So thanks for watching this video, guys, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.